So, good evening. We are back with another quiz. Lateness is greatness. That's my fault as usual. Apologies. I was stuck in traffic on the motorway. Yes, they do have traffic in Spain, and we are going to get a nice little quiz going. So, everybody who wants to join in, go and grab a pen and piece of paper, play along as well. Gracie is going to host the quiz, and it's going to be 30 questions. She's going to talk you through that right now. Go on, Gracie. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much. So, 30 questions. We've got some easy, some super difficult. The ones with multiple answers, you get bonus points, and you can win up to 3 points on some of the hardest questions. We have 3 topics. So we have the Arsenal history, the FA Cup history, and the Premier League history. So it's going to be a difficult one tonight. As Lee said, 30 questions, ranging in difficulty. So it's going to be an interesting one.
There we go. And Kenny, Jez, how are you, lads?
Well, I've tried to bribe Gracie and her mum, but they're not having it. They're not playing the game, you know. I offered Gracie a genuine Charlie George signed 1970-71 Cup final shirt to give me 15 answers, and she wouldn't have it.
I've already got one, so I wouldn't take that one.
How are you, Kenny? How are you, mate?
It's funny she just says that because I actually got a signed shirt from Charlie George as well. It's actually it's probably the same signed shirt as Jez has got. It's 1971 Cup final shirt, and it's signed by Charlie George. And I've got a big frame that Gracie's welcome to have. But as you can see, I've got my new toy. My wife brought me this new toy for my birthday. You know, so not only have I got the right setup, all these people say, "Oh, we can't have Kenny Ken on podcasts because his setup's not right." Don't worry, I never wanted to go on your podcast anyway. I'm more than happy here. So even though my setup's right, don't come back. You know, once you turn me down, you don't ask me again because I'll just say no.
There you go. You got a better setup than me, mate. I don't even know where my microphone is.
You have got one though.
Yeah, I have got one. I've got a road mic. But I don't know where it is. I genuinely have no idea where half of the stuff is that I've got. I know my green screen's down here with about an inch of dust on it. It's not been open since I've moved back here. But there we go. But listen, people, grab a pen and paper. Make sure you smash the likes up and play along as well. Big up to Chike saying good luck to Gracie. There you go. Big up to you, Chike. Thank you, mate. And Gracie, when you're ready. I'm ready. Jez, you ready? Kenny, ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Hope you have you've been revising this week because it's going to be some are quite difficult, and we're going to kick off with the Arsenal section of the quiz. There is 14 questions on this, so it takes up majority. Right, here we go. I'll read the question out twice, and then you can write down the answer. So, question number 1: what is the highest attendance in the Emirates Stadium? You get 1 point for being within 100 of the answer, and 3 points for the exact number.
Ooh.
Everyone happy with their answer?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm done.
Let's go. On to question number 2. So, what was the surname of the main founder of Arsenal?
Oh, when?
What was the surname of the main founder of Arsenal? And then a nice, easier one for everyone, hopefully. So question number 3 is, Thierry Henry is Arsenal's all-time league goal top scorer, but with how many goals? So Thierry Henry is Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer, but with how many goals?
Oh.
I feel like I'm in one of my exams. I'm the invigilator this time. Okay, so moving on to question number 4. So before Andre Arshavin, who was Arsenal's most expensive signing? So before Andre Arshavin, who was Arsenal's most expensive signing?
Well, Shabby.
Good question. That is a very good question.
Yeah. Andre Arshavin.
So before him, who was our most expensive signing?
That's hard.
That's a tricky one. Oh. No.
It's a difficult one, so I'll give you longer on this one.
Andre Arshavin.
That was what, 2010?
Yeah.
Roughly, around that sort of area.
No, 2009.
There you go. 2009. I ain't got a clue. I'm guessing on that.
Is everyone happy with their answers?
No, I haven't got one yet.
Right, Jez, you got 5 more seconds.
Go on, you tell him, Gracie.
You
God,
tell him.
Lot old headmistress here, haven't we? God,
Yeah, he can try. He can try and bribe you as much as he wants.
I'll have to come back to number 4 at the end and ask you again, Gracie. That's
No worries. Right, so question number 5, nice and easy for 1 point. Who scored for Arsenal in the 2006 Champions League final?
Yes.
The painful one.
Yes, very painful.
I was just 1, so if that makes anyone feel better.
Remember it well then.
Oh, Jez, we were in the stadium, weren't we?
We were.
We're in Paris.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to Paris, but the ticket was 1,200 quid that I found. I found it online. Yeah. And I had a massive row with a girlfriend I was with at the time, and I never ended up going. I didn't buy the ticket. I was going to get kicked out if I bought the ticket.
I've been told very well the stories. My granddad was there, and yeah, just I've heard it for the past 14 years of how bad it was. So, but moving on to question number 6. So in August of the 08 to 09 season, Arsenal lost 1-0 to Fulham. In the second game of the season, who was the goal scorer? So who was Fulham's goal scorer?
In what season? 2008.
What season?
To the 08 to 09 season, Arsenal lost 1-0 to Fulham in the second game of the season. But who was the scorer? So this one's worth 3 points. So it's a big pointer.
08, 09.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Oh. I ain't got a clue. I haven't got a clue on that one. Not a clue.
Mine's just a guess. I ain't got a Scooby either, mate.
Kenny will get it.
Has anyone got an answer?
I remember the game. But it's his name. I actually know what he looks like. You know where he's from. Is how tall he is. It's the name.
Should we come back to that one?
I've written an answer. I've
Got it?
I honestly wouldn't have a clue. Seriously.
Right, here we go. So, question number 7. Who scored the winner in the 1971 Cup final to win Arsenal their first double? And the bonus question for this, who was the team we beat?
Say it again, Grace. I didn't catch it. Sorry.
Who scored the winner in the 1971 Cup final to win Arsenal their first double? Your bonus point is who was the team we beat?
No.
Come on, if you can't get that one, Jez.
Do you want me to tell you the minute?
You're trying to get extra points here.
He's trying
No.
everything he can.
Right, so let's move on. So question number 8, who was Arsenal's opposition for the last game at Highbury, and a bonus point for the scoreline? So who was Arsenal's opposition for the last game at Highbury, and the bonus point is for who? What was the scoreline? Are we all happy with your answers?
Yep.
Cool. So, question number 9: who scored the first goal at the Emirates in its first game at the stadium?
For Arsenal.
Yep. So, who scored the first goal at the Emirates for Arsenal in our first game in the stadium?
At the Emirates. Ah. I would actually.
It's a lot more obvious than you think. That's the only clue I'm going to give. Very
These
obvious.
questions are really good, by the way.
Thank
You've
you.
put some good questions together here.
Bloody hard ones.
Yeah.
They get easier. Well, I don't know actually. Maybe.
Big up to everyone watching as well. There's over 250 watching, so make sure you're smashing the likes up on this video, people. Yeah, there's 114 likes, so keep smashing the likes up. That'd be great.
Can you just say it again, Gracie? Sorry.
Yep. So, who scored the first goal for Arsenal in the Emirates in its first game at the stadium?
For Arsenal.
Yep. He's a legend. That's generally the last clue. He is an Arsenal legend.
Kenny? Kenny scored it.
I wish I did. I wish I did. I really wish I did. I've actually played in the Emirates. It's a
Have
massive
you really?
pitch. Yeah.
You've played on the Emirates?
Yeah. Well, not. But it was divided up into different pitches. It was definitely like whole thing was used as 5-a-side pitches. But basically, the team we were playing were named after Arsenal players, and guess what? They all turned up. Adams, Winterburn, Perez, all of them turned up. It's about 4 years ago. It was actually when we were getting stuffed by Leicester 3-1. So the same, we were playing Leicester away, but on the same. So after the game, our award was one of the best spreads I've ever had. There's no way I was leaving the tour if it was finished. Plus, we got to watch the Arsenal Leicester game, which we lost 3-1.
This is a good point from Static, by the way, Gracie. Are you referring to Bergkamp's testimonial or actually a competitive league game? Because Bergkamp's testimonial was the first game at the Emirates.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that game.
Oh, no.
It's been given away now. Scrap that question.
It's a competitive league game.
Nice one, Static.
Well, you got the answer now. You got a 3 point there. Right, we're going to move on now. Considering
I had that one as well.
Right,
that one.
Here we go. Question number 10. What was the highest recorded attendance at Highbury in its 93-year history? So if you get within 200, you get a point. If you get the exact number, you get 4 bonus points. So big numbers here.
I ain't got a Scooby on that. I can't lie. I've just made a number up.
It's a lot. I was quite shocked when I saw it because I didn't think they could fit that many people in. So if that gives you a clue.
I wasn't there. Well, before my time.
Right. So question number 11. Which year did Arsenal reach its first FA Cup final, losing to Cardiff City 1-0? And you get a bonus point for who the manager was.
Can you say that again?
Yep. Which year did Arsenal reach its first FA Cup final, losing to Cardiff City 1-0? The bonus point is for who the manager was.
It's a tough call.
That's a tough one.
That is hard.
I weren't going to make it easy.
I can think of the first. Oh, man.
You know it. You 100%.
Oh, no.
The manager for certain.
I can. Oh, mate, I can see it. 27 was.
You're going to be kicking yourself when you hear these answers.
Well,
I'm good at wording things.
Are you doing batches of 10s, Gracie, or are you going straight through?
We can do it at the end of each section.
All right, so we've got two more questions after number 12 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. You said 14, right?
Yeah, 14 for Arsenal.
Yeah.
What question?
We are on question number 11.
That's right. I thought, hang on, I've got miles out here.
Right. So question number 12. So what player has the most appearances for Arsenal and a bonus point for how many he has?
Sorry, say that again.
So what player has the most appearances for Arsenal and the bonus point is for how many appearances does he have?
Sorry, Gracie, say that one again. Because I've got.
What player has the most appearances for Arsenal? And the bonus point is for how many appearances does he have?
Oh, yeah. Fuck it. I asked this question.
Yes, you did. So, if everyone's got an answer, we'll move on to question number 13. So,
I'll ask you to come back a couple of these because I know them. It's my age. I'm blaming my age.
Okay, so question number 13. What year did Liam Brady leave Arsenal?
Oh, that's a good question.
So, what year did Liam Brady leave Arsenal?
Number 12, yeah? 13.
13,
sorry.
yeah.
I cried.
Did you actually cry?
He's brilliant, man. He's absolutely awesome, that guy.
Went to Juve, right?
Yeah.
I was gutted when he left.
Yeah.
Right. So question number 14, the last of the Arsenal section. So what was the score of the game that Pablo Di Canio pushed the referee, and for a bonus point, who were the teams?
Oh, I know the team.
My pronunciation's awful, but I'll say it again. So question number 14, what was the score of the game that Paulo Di Canio pushed the referee, and for a bonus point, who were the teams?
I know the team. The score, I'm just going to have to guess.
Not a clue.
Yes,
The score is a classic.
I ain't got a green clue.
Right, that is the end of the Arsenal section. So, shall we go to the questions you missed quickly?
Yeah, go on.
So, question number 4. Before Andre Arshavin, who was Arsenal's most expensive signing?
Total guess on this one.
My mum's telling me off because I'm giving you too many clues.
Well, you can tell your mum you haven't given us any bloody clues.
That's true.
Slight ones. It's all in the wording. All in the wording.
Number 9, I missed that one.
Yep. So who scored the first goal at the Emirates in his first testimonial in the stadium?
Can't believe it. I didn't even turn up to that game. I saved myself for the first game of the season.
Yeah, I don't know because I had it down as a league game, so I don't actually know.
Yeah, that's a tough question. That is. It's a good question.
The thing is, right, so everyone talks about it, but everyone's kind of ignores it because of the fact that they put much more sort of emphasis on the league game. So it's always a trick question, which we've all fallen for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't at the game, so I wouldn't have a clue on that one. It wasn't televised, I don't believe so.
No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was on TV.
No, it wasn't. I don't know that. I wouldn't have a clue. Not a clue.
It was packed out. That's all I remember. That's all I was told. It was packed out.
Mm.
So, was there any other ones that you missed before we go through the answers?
Can you do number 8 again?
Yep. So, who was Arsenal's opposition for the last game at Highbury? And the bonus point is for the scoreline.
No.
I can tell you. I'll tell you, a player got a hat trick in that game, and then he kissed a penalty spot. There's a clue for you, Jez.
Sorry.
There's a clue for you for the scoreline. We had a player that scored a hat trick, and he kissed the penalty spot.
Yeah, I think I've got it right. I'll tell you, sometimes, I was doing this thing last night with Del Boy on his show, and one with Warren, and all these things were kicking back, memories. But when you put under Gracie was there as well. But when you suddenly put under pressure like this, you suddenly think, oh God.
Absolutely. So, should we go through the answers?
Go on, go for it.
So,
out of misery.
Question number 1. The answer was 60,161.
Oh,
I got 60,126.
I put 60,361.
I've got 62,330.
Who's the closest then?
What did you put, Kenny?
6126.
6126.
Yeah.
That's relentless.
Kenny, you get the mark.
That's relentless. I put 6361.
Is that one point? All right, go then.
Yep. Jez, what did you get?
Nah, 62,330. Nothing.
Right, Jez, that's the end of that then, mate. Kenny's leading. We're finished.
Right, let's go.
Right. So,
I'm off down the pub.
Order, people, order.
There's some shockers in here, you know that.
Right. Question number 2. So the surname of the main founder of Arsenal was David Danskin.
Danskin, yeah. Come on. I've got a point. Come on, we're back in the
Woo!
game.
I'll get a point for that.
Yeah. Cool.
You know what? I forgot about it. I actually revised, and all I can remember was Norris being the one who bought us and basically got us over the line over to Tottenham.
I'm not even lying, right? I actually wrote down Norris and scrubbed it out.
Didn't Norris? I think Norris bought it in 1906, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Was you there, Jez?
Yeah, I was there, mate. I was there with my granddad. That was the year my granddad was born, actually. Funny enough.
Right. So question number 3, Thierry Henry question. He had 228 goals.
Come on, yes, we're back in the game.
I missed that one. I had 230.
What did you have, Kenny?
Oh, bloody! I fucked it up. I only had 200.
Oh, I put a point for Kenny then. That was a bit automatic. I should cross that one out.
Happy days. I've got 2 in a row. I'm back in it, Jez.
Yeah.
It's currently a tie between Lee and Kenny right now.
You're on fire.
For now.
Right. Question number 4. The Arsenal's most expensive signing before Andre Arshavin was Wiltord.
Oh,
yes!
No.
Yes!
No!
Yes!
I put Henry.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I remember it.
Man.
There's no way.
I had Vieira. There you go.
Yeah, I
There we
don't
go. So, question number 5. Who scored? Obviously, it is Ian Wright.
What's that? In the what?
Champions League final.
So, yeah,
Champions
where
League
are we?
final.
I'm lost. Who scored for Arsenal in the 2006 Champions League final?
Sol Campbell.
Campbell. That's wrong. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong question.
All right.
It's my fault, people. It's my fault.
Well,
I'm reading.
There's your clue,
differently.
mate, because she's giving us an Ian Wright answer later in the show.
Maybe because I've got like some things I've rushed and like left
All
them
right,
in by
so-
accident.
Oh, yeah. So I got
Sol Campbell, bullet header.
Right. So who got the points? So Lee.
Yeah, we all got it.
I
We all
got Sol
that.
Campbell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Campbell, Sol Campbell. Yeah, got that.
Okay. Question number 6. I'm gonna butcher his name, but it was Breed Hangland.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
no way. No, I put
Yes!
Louis Zaha.
Total guess. Total guess. Total guess. Total guess.
I actually remember it was a corner, and
Yeah.
he basically stabbed it in for a corner when there was no marking. It was at the Stevenage Road end.
There you
Oh,
go.
well, that
Louis
was worth
Zaha.
3 points. So that is
That
a
was
big,
worth 3 points.
yeah,
3 points.
that's
That's
a big,
awesome.
Oh, I'm done.
big
3
point.
points.
So
Wow.
get 3 points because it's a
I'm
difficult
done.
one.
How dare I put Louis Zaha?
So
I was trying to think
question.
of Fulham players.
So
no.
question number 7.
Gracie's mum put in there. I told you it was Sol Campbell, Gracie.
Yeah, well, she read them through, and yeah, she didn't change it, so it's not my fault. I do not take accountability. I prefer not to speak. So right, here we go. So question number 7. The answer was Charlie George, and the
Yes.
team that we beat was Liverpool.
Yes,
What's
come
that?
on.
That
And
2
what was
points.
the
Isn't
minute?
it?
And what was the minute?
That's
it
2 points,
scored?
yeah?
What was the minute? I didn't put that down. That doesn't
Yeah, you're
count.
just
but-
trying to get bonus points.
I know. Liverpool scored in the 92nd minute. The first goal through Steve Highway.
Yep.
So is that 2 points?
Yes, that's
2
2
points.
points.
Jez, what minute was it?
106th minute.
You got to give him a bonus for that.
No,
You get a bonus, but I can't fact check it.
no,
But
I've known it for years, Lee. I've known it for years.
No, come on, Jez, you get a bonus point.
you
for
get
that.
the
Come on.
point. You get the point. I'll give you an
You get
extra
3
point.
points for that, Jez. Come on.
Yeah,
That's
3
pretty
points.
impressive.
None of us would have
I
known
never
that.
did it. I didn't know it.
Did we get 2 points? I've got Charlie George and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yep. So
And
you
got
got
3 points.
Jez. You got
the winner.
3 points.
3
Yeah.
points.
We all got 2. You got 3.
Yeah, come on.
No,
I didn't
I'll
know the
take
minute.
2. No,
No,
no.
take 3. Come on, Jez. You knew the
No,
minute.
I've
We
done
didn't
it
know the
now.
minute.
Cannot be reversed. It is done. What's done is done. Got the point.
The quiz master has spoken. Go on, Gracie.
I was
So-
there. I remember it.
Were you?
I bet it was mad, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Boiling hot as well. Boiling hot. It was in the you guys will remember this. You remember the old sorry to interrupt me, Gracie.
No, go
Is
for it.
we used to have FA Cup Day on BBC, and they'd follow the teams from the hotels to the stadium.
Road
and
to
the
Wembley.
Right, yeah.
And it was always a thing of the toss up, which toss of the coin, which team got which changing room.
Dressing room, yeah.
Or the other end. And it was always an old fable that whatever team got the tunnel end would win the FA Cup. And Arsenal did. And they came out and they're blue and white, yellow and blue shirts and shorts and all that. And the sun that day, it was like about 27, 28 degrees. It was melting. And I remember being there because the sun was like going around like this. And I got home. My mum said to me, "What have you done?" I said, "What?" She said, "Well, half your face is red and half your face is pink." And I was seriously red, seriously sunburned. It was like intense, searing heat. And yeah, I remember that. That was 2 weeks before my 11th birthday, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I
hell.
remember that.
That's crazy.
Wow. So let's get into the answers for the rest. So question 8, the answer was Wigan Athletic,
4-2.
and 4-2 was the
Come
was
on.
the score.
Come on.
So-
Henry hat trick.
Henri.
Everyone got on re-hat-trick.
Yeah. Is that 2 points, yeah?
So that's 2
3
points for
points.
everyone.
Good one.
So number 9 was the one you all struggled on the most. The answer was Dennis Bergkamp.
Oh, no
Wow.
way.
I told you it's obvious.
Hang my head in
That's what
shame.
we should be sticking ourselves in it.
I put Thierry Henry.
So did no one get the point?
Henry scored though, right? Henry scored in that game, yeah?
I think
Did
so.
Kanu score that game? Kanu scored in that game, didn't he?
I had Henri. Mate, that was so
Bergkamp played
blatant.
for both teams that day. One Ajax and Arsenal.
It was Ajax. Yeah, it was Ajax. Yeah, maybe he did. I think he did. Yeah. I had Henri. I can't believe it was so obvious. It was Bergkamp as well.
Yeah.
So number 10 is another stadium question. If you get the exact number, it's 4 bonus points. So this will be interesting. So it was the highest recorded attendance at Highbury. It was 73,295 fans.
Oh,
I know who it was. I've got down 73,000, and I think we played Sunderland.
Mate,
I can't give you the point because you're not in like 200 of the.
Yeah, fair enough.
200 of the actual one.
Well, I'm way out. I said 81,246.
Record attendance.
I had 74,903.
Yeah.
So nobody gets the point.
No one gets
That
a
was the
point.
big
I'm
one.
afraid.
So question 11.
No good.
Our first FA Cup final losing to Cardiff. It was in 1927,
That's
and the manager was Herbert Chapman.
Come on.
Yes, 1, 2.
That's 2 points for everyone, I'm guessing.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Oh, the scores are looking interesting.
2
Very
points.
interesting.
2 points.
2
Was that
Yep.
it?
That's 2 points.
Happy days.
So then question 12. The player is David O'Leary, and
Yes.
the number of apps is 722.
22. Come on.
Yes.
Yes,
Nice.
we're in.
I've got 735. I only got 1 point in that one.
Come on, Jez, we're back in this, mate.
Kenny, it's not looking good,
It's
man.
It's looking very
They're
interesting.
gonna sack you.
People.
I know.
Very interesting.
Come on.
Catching up. Right. Question number 13. The year Liam Brady left was 1980.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I said 81.
80. I remember it. I remember it like
Straight after the cup final. Straight
Yes,
after
it- yeah.
the 78, 79
we
cup
kind
final.
of knew when that he was going, and then we had a few days later we played them. We went to Brussels and played Valencia when we lost on penalties, didn't it? 0-0.
A lot of people in the chat are saying that testimonial question is the wrong answer.
Check.
It was Henri, apparently, not Bergkamp that scored the first goal for us.
Doesn't mean they're right though, Lee.
No, it doesn't. I'm just pointing it out. Yeah, obviously I need the points, Kenny.
While we run through the next lot, I'll fact check it if that makes everyone feel better. I will check it. And then the last question was the game that the player pushed the referee, and the bonus point with the team. So the teams was Arsenal versus Sheffield Wednesday,
Yes.
and the scoreline was 1-0.
Yes.
To Arsenal.
To Sheffield Wednesday. How many points? 2 points, isn't it?
I only get 1. I got the score wrong.
No, I didn't have a clue on that
I
one.
said 2-1.
How can anyone forget that one where Nigel Whitman went to have a
Yeah,
go
he
at him?
flinched.
Canio
He
turned
flinched.
around. He went,
Right, so I do have the fact. It was in fact Henri.
Yes, I
Was
get a
Henri.
point. Come
So
on.
who put Bergkamp, and I'll take their points away. Did anyone
I
put
had Henri.
Bergkamp?
I don't read.
Right, so that's
Yeah.
a point.
I had Henri.
Kenny.
I can't.
Right, so and then take. Yeah, you didn't get it anyway. Right, cool. We're back on track.
Angler, you got all the points totals. So you just need because there's no need for a cat our points now because you could do it for us.
Happy
Yeah,
day.
no, I've got them. Don't worry, I've got
Yeah.
them. I'm tallying
I
up.
got 17, I think.
I'll double check in a second.
I think I got 17. If I haven't, I want a steward's
Right.
inquiry.
I'm getting
Jez.
hammered here then.
Jez, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
Hey, I got 17.
You've got 15.
Going on. All
No,
right,
you've definitely got. I've got it on the computer as well. It's marked on both, so I
Look
don't
at
lose
Jez trying
track.
to get sneaky points in. Look, do you know what I mean? Kenny, we're
Going
getting
down here.
stitched up here, mate.
something not right.
Lee, you've got 13, and Kenny, you have 17.
Nah, get your mum in. Get your mum in.
Yeah, we need a steward's inquiry here, Jez.
Inquiry's going on here. Something's going down. I knew it.
Hey, I'll tell you that those questions were rock hard. You know that.
They were good,
Yeah.
weren't they? They were
They
good
were-
questions.
And
Some
worst thing
good
about it,
ones.
the FA Cup questions are going to be even harder.
They're not too bad.
Have
They're
you
not too bad.
forgotten about my extra point, Gracie, for the 100?
No.
I think she tallied up your extra point for the 106 minute, and that got
Yeah,
you
I
up to
did.
15.
Yeah.
What's the next
I
session? Is the
promise.
FA Cup or Premier League?
So the next section is the FA Cup. It's
Oh, no.
1, 2,
How many
Oh, no.
questions
7.
are there?
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in these ones because these ones were really hard to write
Oh, no.
to find.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I
well
can
done.
tell you now, at least 2 of them is like guaranteed points, so you'll be fine. And then the Premier League's a little bit longer. Right, get ready. It's time for the FA Cup. So, question number 15 total. So, which Wimbledon player scored the only goal as they remarkably beat Liverpool in the 1988 final?
Oh,
That's easy. Come on.
oh,
Come on. That's easy, Jez. You've got that.
no, I haven't.
You so have. Come on. That's simple. You can picture the guy's face.
I can picture his face, but I can't think of his bleeding name.
I think didn't he go on to manage them at one point as well? I think he managed them, didn't he? Years later.
Oh, dear God. Oh, I can see
Yeah,
his
that's
face.
an easy one. Come on, Jez. You got that, mate. Big up Immortal Technique. He goes, I know Dennis Wise crossed it. You get a bonus point for that, mate.
Yeah.
I can see his face.
I think he managed them. I'm sure he managed them years and years and years later.
Oh, man.
No, he
No.
didn't.
Oh,
We can come
He
back
didn't
to
manage
it.
him, can he, no?
No, he didn't
I have
manage
to
him.
come back.
No?
Question mark. Question mark.
No, he didn't.
He
Right.
became the manager, though, didn't he?
Yes.
Hmm.
So,
Oh, Jez, that's
Question.
easy, man. That's the
You've
easiest
got it.
question ever.
I'll give you 10 more seconds.
Go
So
on,
I'm feeling nice.
Jez.
Now move on. I have to. This is
Okay. We'll move on. So, question number 16. Which team lost 2 finals in a row in the 90s? So, which team lost 2 finals in a row in the 90s?
Two in the 90s.
Yeah. Lee, you're looking confident on this one.
2 teams lost in a row in the 90s.
Yep, so they lost 2 finals.
Yes. Yes.
I can't. Okay. Oh, right. Question number 17. So, what year was the first FA Cup game played in? A bonus point for the date. Now, that is really difficult. So, if anyone gets that,
date?
for the date, so you'll get 5 points if you ever got the date. So, all you need is the year that the first FA Cup game was played in, and you get 5 points if you get the date, because that's just
FA
crazy.
Cup final.
No, the first FA Cup game.
What year?
Yeah.
That's a difficult question. I think I know the year, but I ain't got no idea on the date.
There's a series on Netflix about it.
Is there really?
There is.
You know what?
I know the year. I just don't know the date. I'm just going to guess the date.
A long, long time ago.
Jez, was you there, mate?
No, what? I can tell you who won.
Oh,
I'm just going to
It
guess
was,
the
it,
date.
was
I have
Wanderers,
no
it,
idea.
was, it was the Wanderers against the Royal Engineers. I remember it well. I can even tell you where it was played.
Where was it played? Go on.
Kennington Oval.
Are you getting bonus points for this, Jez? Is he getting bonus points, Gracie? Look at him trying to get bonus points.
No, I can tell
think
you.
about it.
I can tell you the year, but I can't tell you the date. Honestly, I haven't got a clue.
The only time I went to the only time I've been to Kennington Oval to watch a bit of cricket.
I can tell you the year. I ain't got a clue.
If you don't get this question, what are you doing for one? So
All
I've even marked it under easy, right? So how many FA Cup titles have Arsenal won?
Oh,
Please.
that is so easy.
I
Come on.
had to give something in these hard ones. So
Yes, come
that's
on.
all you get.
256.
And Jez has been to every single one of them.
Yeah.
He's trying to put us off now. He knows it's close.
Well, so question number 19 is I'm really confused. Just right, here we go. So, question number 19. Only one non-English team has ever won the FA Cup. Who was it?
Yes.
What's
come
that?
To give you a clue, it was said in an earlier question.
Come on.
So, only one non-English team has ever won the FA Cup. Who was it?
And I have a match programme for that game from my granddad.
No way.
There you go.
1927.
That's mad. Is it in good nick? Is it in good condition?
It's in plastic
How
folders.
much do you think you could sell that for?
Sorry?
That's a lot, though.
How much
That's
do
a
you
lot.
think that will go for?
I've got programs from 1924 going through years, man.
I know the Arsenal Football Club will buy that off you, and they'll give you good money for that. The club?
No, I'd never sell it, man. Never sell it.
They'll stick that in the museum.
No, I never sell it. Half a D. It was half a penny. That match program.
Wow.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
I got his first ever program from his first ever game at the Highbury, and it was a florin or something like that. Florin, whatever that means. And I've got loads of them, but they're all in for years and years and years. We put them into little plastic folders to preserve them from away from moths and shit.
Yeah.
And when we had to clear my mum's house out after she died, there's boxes and boxes and boxes of these things, right through to the 70s, 60s, 50s,
all the way to
30s.
the 20s. That's mad.
Yeah, what my similar to you, what my granddad did is when I was born, he started collecting all the Arsenal programs up until dating back. So I now have when I say boxes and boxes of just these match programs, tickets that date back like too far. It's ridiculous.
That's
Ridiculous.
crazy.
It's excellent memories because I keep all the stubs for every game I go to, ticket games. I don't know. My wife goes absolutely mental, but she says these just mean a lot to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Special things.
Dude,
So,
somebody in this big up habit, he said, do you ever open them up, Jez? Like, go and have a look at them.
What?
The programs.
Now I've got them back home. I've got them actually. I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I went to a professional preserver. And I said, "How's the best thing to keep these?" Because he said, "Don't stick them in your loft because of the extreme temperatures. Because a lot of these old programs from the 20s and 30s, they're just paper.
Yeah.
It's like this paper."
Yes, right. Yeah.
And he said, "What you need to do." Some of them are pretty not good condition. He said you need to keep them at a constant temperature. So, they're not just mine; they're my sister's as well. So we decided to put them into a cold storage, not cold, but an air-conditioned storage place to maintain them, because otherwise they will deteriorate. Some of them have, unfortunately. The ones I really want to try and preserve are the iconic ones. 27 Cup final, my granddad's very first game at Highbury. All the Herbert Chapman games, he's got every program at home and some away from the iconic Herbert Chapman era.
Wow.
So those ones are very important. So we've actually got those, and we've actually paid for them to be put into a professional storage facility, because I don't want to keep them in my loft, and I don't mind to keep in hers, because they will degrade, sadly. So, and the paper is so thin, it's ridiculous. I've got some here at home. in a spare bedroom of the 40s, late 40s, 50s, 60s, and stuff like that. But what I said to my wife is that one day, when we get a chance, I'll dig some of them out and we'll come on the show with them.
Definitely, mate. We'll love that, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that'd be quality, especially the Herbert Chapman era.
Mm.
Yeah, you've got every single home game of that era. That's mad. That is actually insane, mate.
Yeah, they're there from 27 right up to 39, I think it is 39. And some other bit. There was still in some of the programs we never knew there was ticket stubs. Like when we opened them up, and we had to be very, very careful of them because they were like they didn't have what do you call them, staple things. They were like just folded paper, basically. Very basic, and ticket stubs are falling out, and for the games, and in a couple of them, there was actually a couple of the away ones where my granddad had gone up to like places like Huddersfield back in the 30s, big team. He had train tickets in there. Actually had train tickets, you know, and things like that, which are precious, really. It's all history. A bit like, you know, Gracie's granddad. And the thing is, Gracie's granddad lived in the same road as my granddad. So,
Hang on it. Gracie, your granddad's from the same part of Islington as me and Jez.
Yeah. Most of my family are. Yeah, most of my family are.
That's mad.
I started off at M5, and you know, up until the age of 30, I ended up in N7. But it was always M5, M4, and N7. It was always North Islington.
Yeah, no, most of my family, my mum's side, especially my granddad, that's where they're all from. There's only two cousins that we don't speak to because they're Tottenham fans. So never met them. I don't think I ever will for that reason.
Or they left London?
Most of them have left London, but most of them aren't here anymore. So I'm in the southeast sort of thing now, and not too far, which is nice. But yeah, everyone in my family's from there. Yeah.
That's what part of Kent are you in?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you after. I don't want people have already seen me. Like, people have come and said hello to me on the train and everything, and that's enough.
Oh, that's mad. That's enough. Crazy.
What, they recognise you from these streams?
Yeah. And when I was at the Emirates on the Southampton game as well, there's a guy who kept looking back at me. I was like, "What's this guy doing, looking at me?" And he waves, and then I realised I was like, "Oh, hi."
It's tough at the top, you know. It's tough at the top.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, good job you ain't got any haters yet.
Hang on, have we got one more question left?
Yes,
we have. Let's get to the last question of the section. So, number 20. Which player became the first to score in 4 different FA Cup finals?
Ooh.
What? First to score in 4 different FA Cup
Which player became the first to score in 4 different FA Cup finals? This one's a 2-pointer.
2 points, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm split here.
It's a bit weird. 4 different FA Cup finals. Which team's the most successful team in the Cup finals?
Arsenal. None of our players have scored 4, mate.
I don't know, that.
We've had a few. We've had Sanchez score 2 in 2 finals. Ramsey in 2.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Got,
pure guess. That's a pure guess, that one.
That's a good question.
It's like you went,
it's so obvious, though. It's so obvious, yeah.
It is.
It is so obvious.
It is.
And it's recent as well. That's the thing that kills it.
Yeah.
But not many people know this answer. Yeah, it's mad. But it is obvious.
It's very obvious. I'll give another 10 seconds, then we'll go through the answers.
I'm done.
This
We're
is
done?
like you think. And different clubs as well. He scored for different clubs.
No,
Must have.
I don't think. No, I don't think so.
4 different cup
No.
finals.
The same club. He's a legend. That's it. That's all you're getting.
Arsenal.
Not for Arsenal.
Arsenal,
No.
no.
No, I'm going to say.
Everyone knows his name. To be fair.
Yeah, Arsenal like scored against Arsenal.
Yes.
Thanks, Jez.
No.
You've just given him the point there, Jess.
Thanks, mate.
Right. Let's go through the answers. The FA Cup section was quite short. So, question number 15. The 1 point answer was Laurie Sanchez.
Sanchez,
Yes.
come on, Laurie Sanchez.
I've
come
got
on,
a story about this. A quick one. I was working on TV for the European Championship final, Sports Tonight in Warren Street, and the guests who were on that show, I was just doing a fan bit, were alongside Mina Rizuki, like Darren Lewis, was Laurie Sanchez and Nigel Spackman. And I made the reprise for. I pretended to be Dennis Wise. I pretended to put the cross in, and I made Laurie Sanchez and Nigel Spackman mark each other. So, you know, like I didn't get a headband for Spackman, but I just said, right, I'm gonna put the cross in. Laurie, you just flick it in, and Darren, you be Bruce Grobbelaar.
That's quality. That's class, man.
So who got the answer?
Yes.
Nil point.
Yes.
Okay, so the answer to question number 16 was Newcastle United.
Newcastle United. Yes. Come
losing to
88,
Arsenal in
98 and 99. Come on.
yeah. So Manchester United they in 99.
Mm.
So
Can we get
go.
bonus points for them?
That's 1 point each, isn't it?
That's 2 points because if you got the dates, that's an extra point.
What, 98,
What's that for?
99, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
got
the
that
date
as well.
they lost. So two.
I was at that final. I was at that game.
So
They
yeah,
just-
Didn't Nelka score? And Nelka and Overmars, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just didn't turn up, did they?
yeah.
Mm. So I get 2 for that, yeah?
You do.
Yeah,
You and
we-
Kenny get
we-
2.
we
And
upped it
Jez,
some,
what did you get?
Yeah, got both of them.
Yeah, I've got them as well. I was in 98 and 99. Yeah, we should have been in that final until bloody Ryan Giggs.
Yeah.
So, question number 17. The answer was in 1872.
Oh,
I've got 1 point.
72, and the date was March 17th.
I'm
No, I
dumb.
didn't get that.
I put
Oh, you're
1871.
joking.
And I was so confident it was 1871.
You know what? I went because it's so close. I thought, you know what? Let's just be just get the runs in, or get the point in. So I think 1972 was too easy. So I was taking a point. I weren't gonna stretch myself for anything else because I knew I didn't know the answer.
So does Kenny take that point?
Yep.
No.
I had no choice of that one.
16th of March.
Yeah, but
Oh, so you get 1 point.
you get,
Oh,
I was so
man.
cocky and confident, and I wrote that answer down real quick. I said, "Yeah, I know the year," and I got the year wrong.
1972 was a centenary cup final. That's how I always managed to get that answer.
That's mad,
Yeah,
mate. I
easy.
said 71. What an idiot.
And then question number 18 is the answer we all know, and it's number 14.
14.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's 1 point.
Easy
I got
points.
256.
What?
I'm joking.
Joking.
He's been
He's
to all
done
of them.
14 times 14, isn't he?
Pretty- Yeah. That's funny.
He's got the program for every single one of them as well.
So, question number 19. It was said in an earlier question, and it was Cardiff
Cardiff
City.
City.
Got the program. Be in it. Beautiful.
Racking in the points on the FA Cup section.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, the one you guys struggled on, which is which player became the first to score in
I've got
4
that one.
different FA Cup finals?
I've got that one. And I've got the
Drogba.
dates as well.
Drogba.
Drogba.
Drogba,
You
2007.
gave him the answer, Jez. You gave him the answer.
I know, and that's what I remembered it. It was 2007, 2009, 2010, and 2012. He scored in every cup, all those games.
Wow.
Mad. He was annoying, mate. Every time we played against that geezer, it was just a joke, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but
It was
you
a
know
joke.
what's happened, right? He didn't score as many goals as Henri, but arguably you can say he's an equal to Henry when it came to big games, because if you look at all the big cup finals Chelsea were in, it was always Didier Drogba who either got the winner or one of the
Champions
goals.
League final off the corner.
Yeah, he turned up for every game for Chelsea. I know this is an Arsenal show, but I bloody hate it. It just reminded me how every time I look at Didier Drogba and Abramovich, I just feel envy and hate because of what they
nuisance. That's what they are. They're a nuisance.
Yeah.
Mate, Drogba in that League Cup final, against us when Wenger played the kids and Walcott
I'll
scored.
never forgive Wenger for that.
Mate, that day we should have won that. We should have won that day. And then Didier Drogba happened. And it's like, it was just every single.
It was that header in it, that cross by Robin, and that header he scored, didn't it?
Yep.
Past
Every single time we played him, mate, it was just a joke. Didn't matter who we had in defence, he just bullied all of them. Senderos, it was the other one, Scalacci, like it was pathetic.
Insane. So that's the end of the FA Cup section.
Right.
The next section is the Premier League ones. Now these are some of them are quite
How many
different.
You can count up our points to Gracie.
I can count them up as we're sitting total.
There's a guy in this chat that says, "I hope you still remember me, Gracie." What a surprise!
I've never known someone called Ryan, so nice try. I've never had a friend called Ryan, and I've got a good memory, so I would know.
Ryan, stop being a simp.
Stop it, Ryan.
Right, so Lee, you're currently sitting on 20.
Well, I'm dusted. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Kenny, you're sitting on 25 so far.
This guy goes, "Don't make all Ryans look bad." That's funny.
And Jez, you're on 22, so it's close.
Oh,
close, isn't it?
I'm third place. Yeah, we should have had fourth, so I could have got the fourth place trophy.
You call that third loser, though, don't you?
Yeah, I'm second.
We shall
loser.
reveal the winning trophy at the end because it's a special
loser.
one. So, are we ready for the Premier League questions?
Yeah.
That is where the trick questions are going to come thick and fast. I can smell.
This is where I'm going to fall down.
So, question number 21. Which player scored the fastest hat-trick in the Premier League history? And you get a bonus point for the minute and seconds.
For the minute and seconds of the third goal, or all the goals?
All the goals. So what was it scored in? What was?
How many minutes was?
How many minutes was it scored in?
Yeah.
God, I ain't got a clue.
He still plays in the Premier League.
Huh?
In the Premier League?
Yeah.
He still plays now.
He still plays now. And he's a pain in the bum when we play.
He must have broken that guy's record then.
Yeah, it's not Robbie Fowler, put it that way.
Jesus Christ.
I can give you the year where it was in. The year was 2015. And it was Southampton versus Aston Villa. That's the clues.
Nah.
That's all the clues you're getting.
That's it. That's it.
Don't know.
By the way, I've secured top 4.
It's all that matters then, surely.
Yeah, I've secured top 4, mate. I'm good.
Has everyone got an answer?
Yeah, there's another clue as well. He scored against Arsenal this season.
Yep.
There's another clue. He scored against us this season.
Right, we're going to move on. We can come back to it. So, question number 22. 3 players share the record for the most Premier League red cards, which is 8. Who are they? So you get a point for each of the 3 players.
I know 2 of them.
Say again, Gracie.
3 players share the record for the most Premier League red cards, which is 8. Who are they?
100% I know too, because this was, and if you think back, lads, yeah, this was in the quiz that I did the other week. Yeah,
It was.
I'll throw the answers away. You
I
should
know
know
two
this.
of them. I know two of them. Ah,
Big up to the people that helped me as well. I got stuck on about question 20 and I was like, how am I going to pull another 10 questions? And some people on Twitter gave me a helping hand.
happy days. Yeah, I've got the bunting out. Don't worry, mate. I've got the bunting out, Liam. I've secured top 4. I only know 2. I can't lie. Do we get a point?
You get, you get a point for each one you get. There's no overall.
3, is it 3 of them?
Yeah.
I'm just going to guess the third person. So I'm just going to guess the third. But yeah, I know 2 for a fact. 100%. We did this in the last quiz.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Exactly. That's why I did it, because you might have forgotten.
Well, I know one Arsenal player that's close.
Yeah. Is his name start with an X and with an A?
Yeah, you might have had that one, Lee. Yeah. He's getting close.
It's close. Question 23. So with 202 clean sheets, which goalkeeper has the best record in the Premier League?
Come on.
Ooh.
Top 4 still in doubt. Mate, I've secured 3rd place, mate. 2nd loser. I'm cool. I've secured 2nd loser at the minute, going into the final round. Big up to everyone watching as well. There's 350 watching this. Make sure you smash the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to Gracie's channel as well. I'm going to stick the link in the chat and pin it, yeah?
Thank you. Thank you.
Mate, I forgot to do it. I was rushing back, and I'll do it now. So make sure you all subscribe to Gracie's channel, yeah? I'm going to pin it now.
And once you've done it, we'll move
You're
on
on
to
429 subs. Let's get that up to 500 right now.
Yeah, come on. Do your stuff, people.
Anyone who's not subscribed to Gracie, do it right now.
It's worth it, I promise.
There you go.
Yeah, 100% is.
He doesn't know anyone called Ryan.
I've noticed he's disappeared, so I'll see you around. I guess I know you, so see you around. Big up. Right, let's go. Question number 24. The fastest goal scored in the Premier League history came in 7.69 seconds. But who scored it?
Yes, come on. I know this as well.
And the bonus point is if you can get the teams.
Oh, what, both teams?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
So I get 1 bonus point for that, yeah?
I'm only guessing one of the teams. I'm just going to take a point. I'll take the point. That's the call. I'm not going to
settle.
put it, you know what I mean?
It is very close. The scoreline is very close.
I might have just sneaked a point there. I can't lie.
I'll give you the only
This was
clue I
also
can give
in the
you.
last quiz we done as well. Yeah, that was also in the last
I
quiz.
didn't realise this one was, to be fair.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Big up to Loki as well. He's just sub to your channel. Come on.
Thank you. It was in
Ryan
2018 to 19.
Apparently Ryan was in the same high school as you.
What, in second? I've only just finished secondary school, so I think I would remember, you know. There's no one in my year called Ryan.
You don't use words like high school in the UK, Ryan.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
secondary school, mate. Yeah, come on. Turn it in, Ryan. Stop being a simp.
Mate, I didn't even have anyone called Ryan in my primary school, let alone secondary school. Or nursery, I think. I don't know anyone called Ryan. All right.
Big
Well
look
done,
at
Alex.
some of Ryan's going, give it a rest, mate. The battle of the Ryans. Big up to Alex as well, who's just sub to your channel. Come on, big up to everyone subbing. Make sure you sub. It's pinned comment.
Right. So this one's the difficult one. So it's worth 2 points. And if you can get the exact age, you get another point. So who is the youngest player to play in the Premier League?
Oh, God, it's question of the week. I did it. Bloody hell. Yeah, God, my bloody.
This is an updated question, by the way.
Oh my God! So
For
what do you think it is?
all the
This is
people
not.
saying Rooney, it ain't Rooney.
Okay,
It's
no
not Rooney.
props.
This is updated 2022.
Okie dokie, all right.
For the people in the chat, that's in Premier League history, so it's every team. Right, so if people have got an answer, we'll move on to question number 26. So, number 26 is, which player has made the most Premier League appearances? A bonus point for the number of appearances they've made.
God,
That's a good question.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Don't.
Lee thinks he's got it in the bag.
I know this answer. I'm not 100% convinced on the amount of appearances, but
you know what's happening is I'm just going to try and think. Right, don't go into a question or a round without getting a point. That's my motto, mate. I've got too much of a lead on Lee, and too close to Jess.
No, we had this one the other week, didn't we, from Lee?
yes.
In fact, there's quite a few questions we had from the other week. I recognise some of them.
Good.
There.
Yeah, come on.
I got it wrong last time. I think I've got it this time. I think I've got it.
Let's hope I've got the right answer.
I don't think you have, Gracie, because unfortunately it was me.
Oh yeah, of course. So, question number 27 is, which club has recorded the most defeats in Premier League history? So, which club has recorded the most defeats in Premier League history?
The most defeats.
In total.
Defeat.
In total. So,
Since the
which
Premier
club
League-
has recorded the most defeats in Premier League history? So, since it started.
Crikey.
Jesus Christ.
It's more obvious than you think.
Yeah, you got to look. You got to think of a team that's been in the Premier League all the way, pretty much.
This is updated as well.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that, but I'm probably wrong. But
for them to get the most league defeats in Premiership history, they can't be that relegated that much ever.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've got to have been in the Premier League for most of the time,
And probably never relegated.
I'm getting a beer while you think of that one, Jez.
Interesting.
I think I've got it, actually. I think I've got it.
I've guessed this one.
Yeah, it's more obvious. It's more obvious than people think.
This has been some really good questions, Gracie. You've done well with this.
Thank you. So, number 28. I've just realised one of my questions has disappeared. So we've gone from 28 to 30 really fast, which is odd. But anyway, how many of the big six, so that's Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal, won their opening match in the first Premier League season in 1992?
Excellent.
Fucking hell.
So, how many of the big six, which in this question includes Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Arsenal, won their opening match in the first Premier League season in 1992?
Excellent question. I know which ones didn't win their matches.
Well, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
I haven't got
Man United didn't.
as guessed. That's a good question.
Liverpool didn't.
This one's a 2-point question as well.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I've guessed. That's a tough question.
Which teams
It's
won?
not, it's,
Oh, right. So
it's really, yeah, it's hard, but it's not as bad as you think.
yeah, right. So who's that? It's like
I'm gonna have to find another question while you guys figure that out because one of mine's disappeared.
That is a tough question. But
In fact,
I structured this myself, so it's going to be difficult, this one.
big up to everyone watching. Make sure you smash the likes up, people. Make sure you follow Gracie's channel. It's pinned to the top of the comments.
you know what? I'm going to have an educated guess because the robot knows a lot of those results, but he's not sure about a couple.
Do a player height question.
No chance, mate. Peter Crouch is going to win it. You know, who's that goal? The Romanian goalkeeper. What's his name? He's going to win it all. The Romanian Man City goalkeeper. He's going to win it all.
Oh, yeah, what's his name?
Remember him? 6'8", Romanian international. Man City goal 6'8".
Mad.
Right. So we'll move on to the question.
Pantilimon, that's who you're on about, isn't it? Pantilimon, yeah.
That is tall. That is very. I have an uncle that's that tall, to be fair, or probably a bit taller. So yeah, it is tall. Right. The question that I've just found. So, question number 29: which club has gone the longest at the start of the season without winning a game? It is 17 matches. So, which club has gone the longest at the start of a season without winning a game, which is 17 matches?
Wow. I bet they didn't get relegated.
I don't know about that.
Ooh. I think you've got to take a pick between who are the worst Premiership teams in history.
Yeah. That is a lot of matches to be losing, to be fair.
That is a lot of matches. A lot of matches.
I don't think you could bring it back after that. Pretty impressive if you did. I'll give you 10 more seconds.
Yeah, big up to this guy, Northern Ireland Band Parades. I'm sweating. I'm not even in the quiz. Big up to everyone watching live, man. Big up to everyone watching on playback as well. This has been quality. Big up to you, Gracie.
Thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to Gracie's channel. It's pinned comment in the live chat.
This has been 3 weeks in the making, so it better be good. Every night I've been sitting there, oh God, what am I going to do now?
Gracie, we could tell it's been 3 weeks in the making. These are like head, you know, Fs.
It's
I'll tell you what.
intense. This is like mastermind now.
Yeah, it's getting intense. It's the last 2 questions. I'll give you a bit longer. I'm feeling generous.
Have we got one more question?
One more question.
One more question. One more question to go.
I'm good.
Okay.
I feel
We'll
like
move on.
I'm up here. I feel like I'm back in this. I can't lie.
That's fighting talk. That is fighting
Oh,
talk.
it's definitely fighting talk. I don't think I'll win it, but I'm gonna come.
Close.
It's still going to be close between all three of us. It's class. This is class.
I mean, that's what I think as well.
I tell you what, my famous history teacher, the one that's Arteta in, that keeps arguing with me and told me to go down the lane. He gave me a couple of questions, but they soon got rejected. I can tell you that.
Big up to Danny as well. I was texting my mum, mate. I weren't cheating. I was texting my mum. Yeah, I've sent her some flowers, but they're not going to get there till Monday. Fuming. I didn't even know it was Mother's Day tomorrow. Yeah, but then I should have known because it's the last Sunday of the month. Yeah, so then tonight at R5, I was like, oh my God, every year I'll send her flowers. Yeah, and they're not going to turn up till Monday. Fuming. And the cheeky bastards at Interflora have charged me £7 for the privilege of turning up a day late.
Bloody bastard. Like,
do you know what I mean?
Horrible people.
How can they charge you £7 to deliver a standard delivery? That is a rip-off.
That's how they make their money, though, isn't it? By ripping people off.
100%. 100%.
The thing, and Kenny, this is our first years, man, without our mums.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It is. It is. It
It's
is.
first years,
Bless
isn't it?
both of you lot, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
So I see Ryan in the chat again. Right, if this is true and I've forgotten what year, I'll give you that. What year? Go on. If you could tell me the year, I'll consider and look back a little bit. But I don't know anyone called Ryan, so
Ryan,
very
stop
rare.
being a simp.
He's still
Ryan.
trying.
Behave yourself.
Yeah, behave
Oh.
yourself, mate.
What
We'll
year?
have to
What
get you a
year?
hat.
Come on, I'm
We'll have to
waiting.
get you a behave hat, mate.
Right. Question number 30. So, which is the only club to have conceded 100 goals in a season? Which is the only club to have conceded 100 goals in a season?
Premier League.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
Premier League.
Yep. I didn't until I'd done my research, I didn't even know this team was in the Premier League, so that was quite interesting.
There you go.
Thanks,
There's your
Gracie.
Blue Jays.
Thanks, Gracie, for that answer. Thanks, Gracie.
We'll see.
Just giving them both the answer.
We'll see. I mean, it's all to play for.
They were shit. I can't lie. They were dog shit, man.
The Robins.
They were crap. I can't lie.
And that concludes the questions.
Yes, come on.
2018, we met at a coffee
Right.
store and we went, huh?
We
No.
need the answers, ain't
Does this
it?
guy know you, Gracie? Does he actually know you?
No.
Ryan,
2018.
leave her alone, man.
No.
A coffee store. You don't say you're American,
Hang
bro.
on.
You don't say coffee
Hang on.
store in England. We say coffee
Right,
shop.
Ryan,
Or
Ryan,
cafes.
we're ending out medals here. Can you behave and do it in your own time?
Do you know what I mean? Slide in the DMs or something, mate. Yeah, they like. Do you know what I mean?
Please don't. No, I think I saved myself for that one. No. Oh, I don't even like coffee, so that makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense.
I have to
Right.
say, Gracie, I have to say it's a great quiz.
Oh, that was
Thank you.
quality.
Great
Honestly,
quiz.
you've done well.
And it's too close to call, but you've got to put us out of our misery now.
I don't know. Honestly, that was good. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. Yeah, everyone who's watching on playback as well. Make sure you subscribe to Gracie's channel. It's pinned comment.
Hang
And,
on a minute. Should we know the answers yet before we start?
Yeah, don't start celebrating yet, people.
Yeah.
The
You ain't got the
season
answers yet.
quiz is not
All
over.
right. Listen, this is going to be really close. That was a great quiz. So big up
Here
to
we
you.
go.
Go on, put us out of our misery. We
Right.
know Kenny's won.
Well, maybe. Right. Question number 21. The answer was Sadio Mane.
Yes.
2 minutes 56 seconds.
Yep.
Yes, come on. How many points?
So that's 2 points for Lee.
Come on.
And then
Did
Kenny.
you get that, Kenny?
I just put mine, and I put 3 minutes, so I'll take the point.
You took the easy point.
Guess what
I
you've
went for the
got.
point.
Can't fucking see it. What the fuck's going on?
There you go.
Go on, Jez.
Right. So, number 22, the three players were Patrick Vieira, Richard
Yes.
Dunn,
Ferguson.
and Duncan Ferguson.
That's two.
Yes.
players.
Patrick Vieira, Richard Dunn, and Duncan
Oh, Richard
Ferguson.
Dunn.
I went for Patrick
Key.
Vieira. I took a
Right,
point.
key.
I took a point.
So, two for Lee, one for
Yeah,
Kenny
I'll
and
put-
Jez.
Oh, Richard Dunn.
I had Vieira and Ferguson.
So that's
but
two.
I had Keane, so I'll get two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put
2
Keane
points
as
for them.
well. But Keane's had 7, I think.
That's a lot of red cards. And we all know the guy who's catching up pretty fast,
Yeah.
So-
pretty great.
pretty quickly.
No,
So
Xhaka.
yeah, we love Xhaka. Come on. Question number 23. The answer was Petr Cech.
Petr Cech.
Yes, thank you. That was the last quiz.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, I
That's
done the
what
last one.
I thought. Yeah.
Okay. So then question number 24. The fastest goal scored. So it was Shane Long for
Yes.
Southampton versus Watford.
Come
Yeah.
on. How many
I
points
only
have
got
you
Southampton. I just put down Southampton. I'll just take a point on that one.
So that's
How
2
many-
for Lee, 1 for Kenny and
2
Jez.
points. Come on.
I got Shane Long against Southampton versus Watford.
I've
Yep,
got
you
two
get
as well.
2
Go on,
points.
Jez.
Oh, it's
I'll
looking
just
close
take
now.
a point.
How many points? How many points is that?
2.
Oh,
You get
is
2
that
on that
all?
one. Is that all? Yeah.
The next one, if I get this wrong, I'm leaving the stream. Yeah, because I'm adamant I know the answer to the next
Right,
question.
this is an updated one.
I'm
so-
not adamant. I'm going to tell you the answer. Reese
All right.
Oxford, 16
Yeah.
years, 236 days.
Yeah, you get.
Come on.
You get 3.
I've gone for Reece Oxford. So I just took a point.
Right, Lee, you get 4 points because you got the exact and the name.
Come on.
Who is
Yeah.
it?
It was Shane. No, sorry, Reece Oxford.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks.
At 16 years, 236 days. Wow.
I didn't notice it. So I just went for the.
And he just nicked the easy point. You just nicked the easy point, Kenny.
Yeah.
Bollocks. I'd
What,
known that.
did you get a point? No. Right, cool.
I just got
Right,
Reece
so-
Oxford.
Number 26.
Zilch. Nil.
So it was Andre Villas-Boas with 653 games
For what?
for question number
No,
26.
no. Whoa. Andre Villas-Boas was a manager.
Right, that's wrong. That's wrong.
It was
I don't.
Gareth Barry.
26.
Gareth Barry.
I don't know what I'm
Gareth
saying.
Barry.
with 653 games.
Yeah, you get that.
I'm not even blagging.
do.
Look,
No,
653
He's
games.
catching up,
Come
mate.
on.
that's
He's
2 points for all of you.
this, you know.
How many points do I get for that?
You get 2.
I
for
I
each.
just took a point.
It's looking so close. This is
Come on. So
Right.
what did you get, Jez?
Yeah, I got Gareth Barry, man.
There you go. You get a point on that one.
Gareth
Go on,
Barry,
Jez.
653. Thank you
Oh,
very
you
much.
got 2
Yeah.
points. Go on, Jez.
Come
I was
on.
getting close.
This is going to be tight. I can't lie.
It is really tight. Right. Question number 27. The answer was Everton.
Everton. Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Yes.
No.
Come on.
No.
Who did you put, Ches?
Coventry City.
Gordon Strachan era.
So then it was the answer to question number 28 with the big 6. The answer was none. Nobody.
Come on.
Nada.
I've got
So
one.
that's 2 points for Lee.
Oh, yes. Come on. We're in. We're fucking in like Flynn, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Kenny, did you get any points?
Nope.
You got
Jez?
it, Jez, yeah?
I'm going to get for that 1.
2.
You get 2.
So question number 29. The answer was Sheffield
Sheffield
United.
United.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
That's a 1 point for everyone there.
This is
Wow.
tight. I can't lie. This is really
It's
close.
tight.
And drumroll, please. The answer for number 30 was Swindon
Swindon Town.
Town.
Swindon
Yes.
Town.
Robins. Yes. Yes.
Right, let's tally up these points. Just give
Oh
me a
my
moment.
How many
days. This
points
is
for that
mad.
one?
That was 1.
point.
That was just 1.
Only 1.
I thought that was fair.
Hmm.
2, 4, 5, 7.
I'm not doing it. I think
I'm just going to
I've
wait
been-
for Gracie to announce the answer.
You're shouting out numbers. I can't count.
Big up to Loki in the chat as well. He got 3 wrong. Come on, that's sick, man. Yeah, you done all right. You done all right, though, man. I think I got every question pretty much spot on in that round.
If you have, you've nicked this then.
I think, yeah, I'm just looking. No, I got 2 out of 3 on the red card one, but I think I got pretty much every one.
It's close.
But I was 5 behind you, Kenny. I still think you've nicked it.
I'm not sure, mate.
I got 14 in that last round, I think.
Go on, Jez.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
Very
got
interesting.
I got 18 in that last round, I think.
No.
Big up to everyone who played along in the chat as well. Come on, big up to all of you lot. Come on, everyone, big up to all of you lot. Yeah, these quizzes.
Okay, guys, we have a tie. So
I think I've finished third.
the tie is between Kenny and Jez. So Lee is the winner
Oh, I won.
with,
no
with
way.
38 points, and then Kenny and Jez with 35 points.
How I caught you up is mad.
I got
Do you know
36.
do you know what question I caught you
It's
up
the
on?
4-pointer.
It was the Reece Oxford question.
No,
I knew that.
I'm asking for adjudication. Last round, 1-8, 2 points. Vieira Ferguson 2 points.
Yeah.
Czech 1 point.
Yeah.
Southampton Shane Long Votford Southampton 2 points.
Yeah.
Gareth Barry 653 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None.
It's
2
right.
points. Huh?
My counting's right.
Right, go on.
I promise.
Right, we'll do a tiebreaker for you two. Yeah, this can be the question. This can be the question.
You won it. I don't want to steal place.
No,
No,
we're
no,
gonna have a
it needs to be a
tiebreaker.
second and third, mate. None of this like joint second sharing trophies.
I don't play this game unless we get first.
No, sorry, I'm not.
I want third place.
I don't want third place or second either. I'll take.
Right,
All right, calm down,
Well,
people.
put it this way, I'm glad I've not tied for anything because I have no idea who this is.
Right, Grace, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so from Lee Akers or Akers, what former Arsenal manager was the first ever BBC Sports commentator? I need to look that up.
I have no idea.
So, what former Arsenal manager was the first ever BBC Sports commentator?
Yeah, my process banged tonight. I can't believe I actually won. That Reece Oxford one, I've known that for a long time. That's what done it. You were nicking a point. I knew that Reece Oxford question.
Okay, I've got it. I've got the answer, I think.
Right, go on, lads.
First ever commentator.
Go on. You have a minute. You have a minute, lads.
But let's present Lee. Congratulations. You have won.
I get a trophy? Oh, I get a trophy. Look at this.
It's a trophy, isn't it?
It doesn't say fourth on it, people, because fourth is third loser. It says first.
So here we go. This is commissioned by the Rat Army. It's so good that it's on paper, and I didn't laminate it. But there we go, Lee. Your own trophy with a little football.
Basically, can you say that again?
Yeah, let me get the question up. Hang on 1 sec. There it is.
So, which former Arsenal manager was the first ever BBC Sports commentator?
Sports commentator.
I think I have it. I don't know though.
That is a tough question.
No.
I can't lie. Big up to Lee Akers for putting that in as well. That is a hard question.
I don't think I even have the answer to that one, so we might have to type it in.
Yeah, we might have to Google that.
Google's not giving me any answers.
I'll throw one in the mix here. I will throw one right in the mix, and I'll tell you why I'm going to do it. Is because I'm going to go with the first ever radio commentary game of Arsenal. I'll say Herbert Chapman.
I think, I don't know. I can't find the answer. Lee, if you're still in the chat, we need the answer, mate.
I've just guessed.
I have no idea.
Same.
No idea. There's only one that I think I have found who could be the answer.
Someone said Chapman.
Yeah, Loki knows his stuff.
Says Chapman.
Loki knows his stuff.
Or what Google's saying is Billy Wright.
Or, it could be George Allison, actually.
Could be fucking anyone.
Well, it could be because I've gone for Allison, but I don't remember. I know Billy Wright used to do co-commentary, but the first commentator, the only commentator I know is Kenneth Wolstenholme, which goes back. Kenneth Wolstenholme, Kenneth Wolstenholme, and he didn't play. He never had connections with Arsenal. So I've just guessed Allison. Weird.
If we don't get an answer, I have a backup question.
I don't think he's in the chat anymore. Do another question. Go on.
Okay, so Peter Schmeichel was the first goalkeeper to score in the Premier League. Which club was he playing for?
Is that?
Peter Schmeichel?
All right.
Peter Schmeichel is the first goalkeeper to score in the Premier League.
I've got that one anyway. I remember the game anyway. I remember it. Thank God for that. And I remember the score as well.
So you're saying United, Jez, yeah? Kenny?
In the Premier League, the first Premier League goal scorer, because Peter Schmeichel did not score for Man United in a League Cup game. In the Premier League, he scored a volley for Aston Villa when they were to bring it back to 3-2 at Goodison Park.
He's
taking it. He's taken the answer. And may I add, I've read it. That is the exact answer it gives with all that added information.
That's mad.
So,
that is
well
actually insane. Nah, come on, Kenny, you're a joke. I can't lie.
Kenny, I've got to put this to you. Right? When people around the world Google football, all the questions go to you, don't they?
they got you on direct message or something.
Yeah.
I know what your job is.
I won't lie. My brother has been known to phone me up any time of the day, and sometimes it's when he's out with friends. It could be like I've had calls from my brother 4 o'clock in the morning when he's just come out of the club and they've been arguing about a boxing question. He'll ring me up and ask a question about boxing, and then there's been calls at about midnight, anything between midnight and 3 o'clock, Arsenal questions or general football questions. Do you remember this match? Do you remember that? And I think that is just mad. But I've enjoyed this quiz. I am going to be revising. I wasn't complacent, but since the Premiership came out, I thought, damn, FA Cup and Arsenal and World Cup and European Championships, but the Premiership is one of them. I suppose what they say, if you only remember it if you weren't there. We were there. It's off their mind.
This is a good question as well. Big up to Paul. He says, who is the only English player to win the Champions League for an English non-league team?
Steve McManaman.
And a non-league team. Yeah, Steve McManaman, Real Madrid. The
first British player to win a Champions League with a non-British team was Lambert, isn't it?
Yeah, Paul Lambert, yeah.
Paul Lambert, 1997. Borussia Dortmund.
No, Dortmund.
Dortmund against Juventus.
Guys,
I've got enough for you leave you now.
Yeah, same. Listen, that was absolutely
Gracie, I just want to say thank you very much for this quiz.
Gracie, great job. What was the final scores, Gracie?
Okay, so first with 38 points was Lee. Then in
I
second,
actually won a quiz. I'm buzzing.
And this proves how close it was. So, with the tiebreaker, it was Kenny with 36 points and Jez in third with 35 points.
That's mad.
Very
so between
close.
there's 3 points separated all three of us. That's actually sick. Yeah, and
Good.
any one of you little muppets, that want to chat rubbish to us about, oh, you don't know nothing. Oh, why don't you go down the lane? Yeah, how about, let's see how many points you get. Let's see how many points you get, yeah? We know our stuff. We know what we're talking about. And listen, brilliant quiz as well, Gracie. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a really wicked quiz as well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was actually quite intense.
Yeah.
I was chatting to Gracie about an hour before the show.
Trying to
bribe me.
I was like trying to bribe her and her mum. And I was like, I'll get a bit nervous about this. And it's getting to the point now with these quizzes with you guys. It's getting a bit sort of like, Christ, it's great fun. It's great fun.
That apparently wasn't big up to Paul as well. He said it weren't Steve McManaman.
It weren't Steve McManaman.
Well, Steve
Owen
McManaman
Hargreaves won the Champions League in 2001. If you're thinking about Owen Hargreaves being English.
Yeah, it weren't Steve McManaman. Who was it, Paul? Let's read the question again. Who was the only ever English player to win the Champions League for an English and non-English team?
Oh, English and non-English team. All right, that's that. All right, ask the question again. English and non-English.
Who is the only ever English player? Oh, yeah, Steve McManaman never won it for Liverpool.
You never won it for Liverpool.
Never won it for Liverpool. No, he didn't.
English player for an Champions
League. It must be Owen Hargreaves then. It must be.
Owen Hargreaves, yeah. Because Owen Hargreaves won it for Man United.
Was saying Owen Hargreaves.
Man United and Bayern Munich. It's Owen Hargreaves.
Yeah, it must be. That's mad.
Yeah.
Is it Owen Hargreaves? Yeah, everyone's saying
Yeah.
Owen Hargreaves. If it's Owen Hargreaves, that's mad. Because you just automatically think Steve McManaman won it for Liverpool, but actually he never.
Yeah. You know when you do your exam questions, when you're so confident of the answer, you forget you answer the question and you think, hang on, there's a two-parter to this. Hello, Chike. We expected you. We were waiting for one of your top questions.
Yeah, big up to Paul as well. It was Owen Hargreaves buying the Man United. That's mad. That's a good question, Paul. Who scored the most Premier League goals against Liverpool, and how many did this player score? Alan Shearer, 8. That's my guess. I don't really know, if I'm honest. I'm just guessing.
Chike wants to take Gracie's job with the quiz on the channel as well.
Yeah, I'm going to say Shearer and 8 goals. But listen, big up to everyone. Chike, put the answer in quick, bro, because I need to shit.
Nice one, Gracie.
I'm literally
Nice, Gracie.
Thank
Thanks for having us.
No,
Yeah,
thanks for
come
having
on.
me on. It's been great. It's been a good laugh.
It was Andy Cole with 10. Come on. Big up to you, Chike. Love for the donation.
Oh yeah, you
as
know
well,
what?
man.
He scored. That's right. He scored for Newcastle. Again, remember the hat trick for Newcastle in '93, and then he scored some goals for Man United, a couple of doubles. Yeah, he's got. So yeah, he's right.
Come on, big up to everybody who's watched this on playback and on live. Go and subscribe to Gracie's channel right now, people. Come on. If you haven't subscribed, it's pinned comment. She's currently on 446 subscribers. Come on. So go and subscribe. It's the pinned comment. We're out of here. Big up to everyone who's watched, man. Big up you, Loki. I know you know your stuff as well. I'll see you in the chat. Yeah, so big up to you, man. Big up to everyone. And big up to Ryan. Yeah, slide in Gracie's DMs if you have to, mate. She's going to air you either way.
DM me on Twitter, and if you can get where I go to school or where I went, then fair play. But
There
I
you
doubt
go.
you're not going to know, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Listen, I'm touching cloth. We're out of here. I'll take her out.